Okay, hi guys. My name is Carlos, and this is my facilitation video for therapeutic use of exercise for LEI 4724. So in this video, I'm gonna be the therapist to my client, who happens to be my sister. And so in this scenario, we already did the initial assessment, and this is the second time we're meeting, and I'm gonna start using therapeutic use of exercise as part of her intervention, as one of the interventions for her treatment plan. So this session right here is to figure out her baseline levels of her functional levels, how strong she is, her endurance, what intensity can she take, how long can she take this intensity of exercises and such. So prior to this video, I asked her what are some of her favorite activities she would like to do, what are some things she has done before, what are some things she wants to improve on, and some of that is incorporated into this set of exercises that I'm just gonna randomly put out to just test different levels of her body. And yeah, let's begin. So we're gonna start with some stretching so we don't get injured. So to begin, we're gonna open up our legs as long as you can and reach your toes. Feel a stretch. Do you feel a stretch in your left thigh?
Yes.
Now we're gonna move our torso up to the opposite side. Get that full stretch in your back and your hips. Now let's go to the other side. Reach there as far as you can go. Now move your torso up to this side. Get the full stretch. Okay. So now we're gonna pull our left leg forward as much as you can and just stretch. That way we don't get injured. We warm up our muscles. Okay, let's move to our next one. Other leg. If you can. Okay. So now you're gonna grab your elbow and move your right arm to your opposite side and stretch as much as you can for your shoulders. Pull as much as you can. Feel that stretch. At the same time, you can move your torso around. Stretch it out. So you keep your feet in place and move your torso. So you get more like a double stretch. Now the other side. Okay. With your left hand, grab your right elbow and just push behind your head. Get more of a stretch there. Now let's switch sides. Feel that stretch in your shoulder and your triceps. Okay. Now let's move our shoulders forward like this. Slowly. Feel the stretching. Now let's do reverse. And now let's tilt our head forward like this and just rotate our head. Stretch out our neck. Okay. So additionally, we also done some stretches before the video. Well, I explained to my clients that to do stretch, you should do stretches before and after your workouts to to increase your flexibility and to prevent injuries, and to also warm up your muscles. So now let's begin with our workout. I'm using my set timer right here. Let's start out with jumping jacks for 1 minute to warm up our body and do some cardio. So let me set it up quick and begin. Let me know if you get tired or if you can go faster than that. The moment I start turning, let me know. Here, this is a foundational baseline. Let's figure out your strengths and weaknesses. So 20 more seconds. If you're too tired, you can stop too. All right. Okay. So let's get to the mats. Do you feel your heartbeat? Yeah. Okay. So let's get to the mat a little bit right now. And let's do push-ups. So I know that was a weakness you would like to work on. Okay. So just do as many as you can for 30 seconds or 20 seconds. I'm a little bit weak right now, but go. Okay, so you want to lower your back a little bit and move your elbows in, and just do push-ups. Go. Yeah? Okay, you don't have to do it. Let's move on to sit-ups. So let's do as many sit-ups as we can for a minute. So we lay down here. Whatever's comfortable for you. And let's see this. So let's lay down. I would like to put my knees up, put my legs up, and just do one thing here. And now let's do it for 1 minute. As much as you can. Go. When it hurts too much, you can stop. Let me know. Ten seconds left. That's it. Good job. Let's take a little rest right now. Is your chest beating right now? Is your heart? Does your abdomen hurt? Does your abdomen hurt right now?
It's a little sore.
Okay. So our next exercise is gonna be resistance band squats. I remember you said it's one of your favorite workouts to do?
Yeah.
Okay. Just put on the resistance band. And let's rest a little bit longer. Because my heart is beating as well. Let's rest for like a minute. So far, you like the exercises? Is there any other exercises you'd like to work on?
I don't really have any lines.
Right now? Okay. So actually now, are you ready?
I'm just
Okay. Rest a little bit longer. Ready? So for a minute, we're going to be doing squats. I have to do with that high variation on my leg tilted out because I have a hip issue. And let's begin. Go. Chest out, back, back. I mean your butt back. Just go straight down. Just for a minute. 40 seconds left. $25 seconds left. Do you feel the burn in your legs?
yes.
You can stop whenever you want. You don't have to do a minute. 5 seconds left. That's it. Take up the band if you want. That's it, come on, legs. So now we're gonna do planks. So far we've worked out our legs a little bit, our chest, shoulders, and triceps with the push-ups, our abdomen with the crunches, cardiovascular with our jumping jacks. So now we're gonna do a full body workout with the plank. When we feel too much pain, you stop doing the plank. Let's see how long we can last doing the plank. You put your forearms on the mat. You put your legs out as much as you can, straight back, and feel in your core. And begin. The goal is to do 1 minute, but if you cannot, let me know. Let me know if you feel much pain. We're already at 30 seconds. 30 seconds more. Yeah? So that was 45 seconds. Congratulations. It was very good, actually. Ever done planks like that before? Consistently? Okay, so now let's do another variation of. Actually, let's do jumping jacks. I mean, jump rope. For some more cardio. Now, this jump rope is way too short for me. So to substitute, I'm going to be doing jumping jacks while we do jumping rope. While you do jump rope. This is way too short. Have you done jumping rope before? So just put your leg down here. Make sure you don't hit that. And you just jump. So I'm going to be doing jumping jacks. It's really one jump rope. That's way too short, anyways. And let's do this for a minute. Starting now. Once you get too tired, you stop. Don't overtrain yourself, don't overstrain. Or you could get injured. That's it. Let me know. Okay, that was good. That's 30 seconds. 36 seconds. That's pretty good. So now, we did more cardio. Let's hit our abdomen one more time. And that should be a good foundational measure. And after that, we could go running on a lap or a trail to see your cardiovascular endurance. So let's do another form of crunches. And that should be it. And then stretch one more time to finish the workout. And that'll be it. So for this one, you're gonna be sitting down like that, with your hands to the side, legs flat, and you're gonna raise one leg at a time, slowly up and down. And then you're gonna alternate. Let's do this for a minute, as much as we can. Remember, if you feel too much pain, too much fatigue, beforehand, you can stop at any time you want. And let's begin. And keep the other leg off the floor as well. Just for your abdomen. 30 seconds left. Put your second leg straight, the one that's lower. Straight as much as you can. 10 seconds first. It's not how much you feel in this one. That's good. That was actually pretty good. So now typically, you're supposed to repeat this process, make sure the exercises last for 30 minutes or more. Well, you don't have to. 10 minutes is fine as long as you do it consistently, at least 3 to 4 or 5 times maybe throughout the week. But since this is the first time I'm doing this client, I'm not trying to overstrain here, make things too complicated, make it too hard. It was just a baseline. I got some information I needed on what you can work on regarding muscle strength, endurance, cardiovascular endurance, abdomen strength, flexibility, and all that kind of stuff. So it was short, it was simple. I will normally repeat it another time, but right now it's best not to. So now I gather more data, I gather more information. Next time we meet, we do different sets of exercises. Normally I would do this weightlifting, but there's a pandemic outside. I don't have any weights with me right now to determine her muscle strength and how much weight she can lift regarding different muscle groups in her body. So now let's finish it off with some stretching. Same stretches as before. Make sure we don't get injured. Put your legs out. Try to touch that as much as you can. Now to your right. How you feel right now?
Better than stretch.
You can get a little sweat going?
Yeah.
That's good. Now, let's get our left leg out. Stretch as much as you can. Just like that. switch your other leg. So the purpose of this is to lead on the clients, teach them how to do this, how not to do this, make sure what they're doing is healthy and optimal, to not get too tired and to not risk injury. But you feel good now, do you?
Yes.
There's improvements. A lot of things can change in the positive aspect. Now, left hand on your right elbow, move to the other side of your body. Make sure that shoulder is being stretched. Move your torso a little bit. And now let's switch. Move your torso a little bit as well. And I think we're done for the day. Move your shoulders a little bit like this. Other side. And I think that should be it. Thank you very much for coming to the session. You did a wonderful job. I'll see you in our next session on 3 days from now. We'll see if we can incorporate some weightlifting, and then we'll do some running on a hike or a trail to test your cardiovascular endurance. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. So that was my client. I just finished the session with the client. So I got some sweat. So the equipment needed. The thing about exercise is that you don't really need equipment. You can just do running, push-ups, body weight exercises. You don't really need equipment. But the equipment we did use was a jump rope, floor mats, so don't get dirty. Resistance band. I used a watch that had a timer, so we get time how long we're doing the exercises. Generally, you shouldn't need loose-fitting clothes to do the exercises comfortably in. Some running shoes when you go running, or some good gym shoes that has good stability and balance if you're gonna do weightlifting. But generally, you don't really need equipment, and if you do, you can also change up the equipment. You could use weightlifting machines, other types of mats. There's a plethora of things you can use, but generally, you don't really need equipment. The environments, you can do it at any environment basically. You can do it on a hike where you can run. You can do it in your backyard like we did right here. You can go to a gym. You can literally do it in any environment. But the environment we used was our backyard. So therapeutic benefits, it has a lot of benefits actually. Generally, when you would do something like this, you could do it with the client's friends or friends that you would make with other people to build a social bond. This will help because there's a multitude of people enduring the same challenges, hardships, so that can create a social bond and it will help her socially. Evidently, it also has a plethora of physical benefits, such as it can improve your joint mobility, circulation, respiratory, cardiovascular endurance. It can help you with your balance, your muscular strength. It can help you relax, de-stress, and it improves your endurance and body composition. As well, this is very efficient to benefit the clients mentally. It can improve them mentally and cognitively because your body releases certain hormones, endorphins that will benefit you positively and comes out with good chemicals. So the leadership style that was used in this video was basically autocratic. I was the leader, she was a follower. She was listening to what I was saying, I was telling her what to do, how you should do it. But you can also do a little bit of delegative was used because I asked her, "Oh, is there any exercise she would like to work on? What she would like to do?" So we incorporated a little bit of both. But for this video, it was mostly autocratic, where I was the leader, she was a follower. I was telling her what we should do, and she followed. And the adaptations used for this one, there wasn't really any except that I just did jumping jacks instead of jump rope because we only had one jump rope, and that jump rope was too small for me anyways. But other than that, there was not really any adaptations used, and you can honestly adapt anything. Most gym equipment can be adapted for anyone. You cannot use gym equipment at all, and that could be an adaptation. The way you can do exercises differently, how they're supposed to do, could be an adaptation, like how I was doing the resistance band squats. where I had to put my legs outward when you really shouldn't do that, but I have a hip problem, so I had to do it. And that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching.